Hi YouTube, Tim Muckert here. In this video, we're going to go through SAT style problems where you first have to solve for x and then you substitute x into an expression to see what the value of that expression is. So for instance, let's look at problem 1 here. We have if 7x equals 14, what is the value of 22x? So first, we're going to use 7x equals 14 to find the value of x. So let's do that. So we'll say 7x equals 14. We want to figure out what x is, not 7x, so we're going to divide by 7. The x's or the 7's here are going to cancel, and we're going to get x equals 2. Now you maybe think, oh, that's my answer. But no, we want 22x. So we're going to take 22 and we're going to multiply by 2 and get our answer, which is going to be 44. So that's going to be the actual answer. If you're preparing for the SAT, as we go along, I have 3 more problems. What I'd like you to do is to pause the video at the start of the problem, try it on your own, and see if it matches my solution. So take a look at what I did, and let's move to number 2. Okay, problem 2. If 8x equals 10, what is the value of 45x? Okay, so pause the video right now, and then try it out on your own, and we'll come back. Okay, hopefully everyone's back. All right, so we've got 8x equals 10. We'll use that to find what x is first. So I'm going to divide both sides by 8. X is going to equal 10 divided by 8. So 10 divided by 8 is 1 2/8, or 1.25. We're now going to do, to find our solution, we're actually going to multiply 45 times 1.25 because we want to find 45x. So we're going to do 45 times 1.25. Okay, so 45 times 1 is 45. And then we have to take a quarter of 45. So a quarter of 45 is 11.25. So if I want to think about this, 45 plus, you could just do this on the calculator, but yeah, making it hard on myself. So I did 45 times 1, now I'll do 45 times a 0.25. It's going to be, let's see, 10 again, plus a quarter of 5, so that's 1.25, so plus 11.25. So you should be getting 56.25 for your solution. And what I showed you there was just a little trick to do the multiplication in your head. Break this apart into 1 plus 0.25. So I did the 45 times 1. That's how I got 45 here. And then the 45 times 0.25. That's how I got 11.25. And to check yourself, you could take 11.25. What am I doing? And then multiply it by 4. Do 4 times 11 first. That's 44. And then a quarter of 4 is 1. So 44 plus 1 is 45. Yeah, so that's even doing some mental math there is always good. Of course, when you're taking the SAT, check it on Desmos, so you can use the Desmos calculator. Anyways, our answer should be 56.25. Okay, let's go to problem 3. I got it on a little bit of a math tangent there, but not an actual tangent to a circle. That's something different. Anyways, if 6x equals 21, what is the value of 14x? So 6x equals 21. So let's first solve for x. So we're going to divide both sides by 6. And we get x equals 21 divided by 6, so that's 3.5. But to find our solution, we want 14x, so we're going to do 14 times 3.5. Okay, 14 times 3 is 42. And then we would add 14 times 0.5, which is 7. So we're going to get 49 for our solution. All right, let's go now to problem 4. All right, if 3x equals 19, what is the value of 36x? Okay, 3x equals 19, so let's solve for x first. So divide by 3. Okay, and we get x equals 19 thirds. I'm going to leave it as 19 thirds here when I multiply it by 36. And you know what? Just because I'm multiplying fractions, I'll write 36 over 1. Okay, times 19 thirds. Now you can simplify this before you actually do the multiplication. 3 goes into 36 12 times. So I can cross this off right at 1, cross this off right at 12. So what we're going to get is 12 times 19 divided by 1. Anything divided by 1 is itself. So let's just do 12 times 19 and come up with our solution. Of course, again, I'm doing the mental math here. You want to be checking on Desmos when you're doing the SAT. Okay, so 9 times 2 is 18. Bring up the 1. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10. And then 1 times 2 is 2. Of course, move over 1, and 1 times 1 is 1. So we get 8. 228 should be our solution. 228. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe.